Hello everyone, this is Pokemon Girl 5674,
And this is Pokemon Trainer Masterify in our co-op channel, Poke567 Masterify. In the previous episode, we got our starters, our Pokedex, and Aaron skipped the tutorial because she fixed it a little board.
because I don't want you guys to be tortured a second time for watching this.
And so I'm getting a potion now. By the way.
If you can figure out Pokemon train, So, I'm just training up to level 7.
Woo!
And once again, you're gonna be ahead of me.
Not quite.
Because I noticed while you're recording, you skip someone's most of someone's dialogue.
Ooh, who's dialogue?
You'll find out when we get there.
Anyway, I think we should just talk about a story that we were going to say.
Yeah, until we realized.
Allow us to explain. So there's this one thing Aaron and I have. We have one thing in common. We suck at winning giveaways.
Well, to be honest, it's really random, and some people cheat, which is really not nice.
Yeah, it's so unfair.
But I did want to give away from Aniplex not too long ago.
That's the best thing. Outside of that, we usually suck.
Well, to be quite honest, I actually wanted to give away, and I said my favorite anime was Fate Zero from Aniplex.
True, I had no idea I forgot that Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood were both bought by Aniplex.
But Aniplex USA what they're referring to in this matter.
So I just think I had a hard time picking since I like most of the anime they get.
True. And yeah, so here's a little story we're gonna get. Alright. Just before we actually started this and that, well, I recorded this my side last night.
I recorded mine earlier. And I'm having laggy.
That's what happens if you recorded last if you should have recorded last night.
I know, I'm an idiot.
It's okay. And by the way, if you're adding me to Skype for whatever reason, please do not force me to go into groups when you realize I'm not always free to talk.
Or / please don't invite someone in the group just because they don't wanna.
Exactly. And I have a cough. I need to cough. Darn it.
Oh well.
Hey, don't play Fire Emblem Awakening while we're doing this.
I'm not meaning to. I just randomly wanted to get this over with.
Why? Because Parallel 19 is not easy to do.
It's a pain in the butt. Oh well.
And recently on my own channel I got 200 subs, so thank you for all your support from the first episode. And if someone praises you in a comment, please don't, in the comment section, please don't mark it as spam, because that's really rude.
That's very insulting.
Because the only comment that we got in the first part is actually marked as spam.
Who marked it as spam?
I don't know. And I tried to unmark it as spam.
Did it work or did it fail?
I had no clue why. It got marked as spam. There was only one comment.
Seriously, this is stupid. Anyway, let's try to get you-know-who, because I'm trying to.
Yeah. Apparently,
wait, I have to.
That's why you paused a bit.
Well, God, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, I know your game is laggy, but I'm almost done training up Lena.
I know.
So let's just start our story before we get too invested in that video.
Okay, anyway, we tried to both win a captain card each. Why? No. Because for my case, I wanted to show people fail as I tried to do Mario Kart 7, which is my me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do first. Because I just wanted to see me suffer over a game. Especially for both versions of Rainbow Road. The only game where you get 2 Rainbow Roads.
Wow.
Anyway, at the moment, as you can see, I'm sick and tired of hearing just Accumula's music that every single time I just want to hear the freaking music.
I'm just trying not to yell while we're recording here.
Sorry about that, I was just telling people.
Yeah, I do the same thing eventually. I know I get ahead of you at some point, but we'll think of our options. And we're done here. By the way, I have a strange habit of what happens when I talk throughout this. Whenever
so
I
got a Pokeball. And by the way, the only reason why I didn't talk to her is because you play Pokemon Records as you and I suck at it.
I have a strange habit. Changing the dialogue after somebody finishes, their mouth stop moving.
Oh well.
And now I'm like,
And now I'm gonna go talk to Professor Juniper because I'm going to the Pokemon Center.
and I'm in Accumula Town myself. But I'm gonna do the same thing that Pokemon trainer she just did. Can I just use her first name?
Oh, sure, just go ahead. Yeah.
I'll call you Mastiffy throughout this.
Just call me Mastiffy. It's just so much easier to
Just
say.
because most of my audience already probably figured out my real name. Yeah, to be honest, I actually met someone a couple years ago with that name. I had to remember when.
What name?
The same name, the way it's spelled.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually a guy.
Ah.
So I remember this a long time, so I still remember it. In fact, I still remember a whole bunch of stuff.
And so apparently I just don't want to talk about this thing because it's kind of boring. I wish that for experienced players, you just skip the thing. Like it's in the Storm Silver and Sacred Gold pack.
And also probably like Black 2 and White. The Blaze Black and Gold White 2.
But outside of that, it's not as bad as it is in Black 2 and White 2, but it's kind of bad in the original Black and White.
You guys.
Still, should we mention the story that apparently we got this game on April 1st? And it took us a long time, nearly until the end of the year, to figure out how to get the Wi-Fi into our DSs.
We were kind of idiots. Yet again, that was the year we went to Washington, D.C.
Uh-huh. Actually, and then that's how I got the Elite Four 16 days after I got the game.
Yep.
I bet it was terrible. Anyway, so apparently I wanted to talk to see them, but apparently I wanted to do this speech, but unfortunately you can't do a speech. I already did the speech in white when I was doing my white walkthrough. It will return. You'll see.
But you can do the speech in my game because I actually don't speed it up.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't speeding it up, but
you sped up someone's dialogue because I noticed that.
I think I sped up Trent's.
I did that too.
I sped up Trent's because he's pretty boring.
Because for some reason I like him better in Black 2 and White 2. Even though he has a pair of Megane, which is Japanese for glasses.
Yep, it's actually Japanese for a person who wears glasses.
And I have a Megane fetish. But not for females, for guys. Just because. I just find it to happen that way.
Let's see.
Even though for some reason none of my top 4 favorite characters, my top 3 favorite characters actually wear glasses. For whatever reason. And I'm buying 10 Pokeballs. Just because.
I'm almost done with this paralog.
Yay! Yay! But we're gonna get checked on this.
I know. And now, apparently, regardless of what happens, if I mention this in white, if you put this still to fast, it'll be still faster for End's dialogue.
And I want to be near that guy with a red black hat. So here's your Gatis' speech. Ready?
Well, I'm battling Aaron. My name is Gatis. I'm here representing Team Plasma. And since it's night, I'm gonna say this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you all about Pokemon Liberation.
Everyone knows recorded last night.
But it was evening around yours. I'm sure most people believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners to live together because we want to need each other. However, is that really true?
I apologize. I wasn't sure how long it would take.
Oh, I don't. Have you considered that for us, we humans only assume that this is true?
I wasn't sure
got
how
a critical
fast.
hit on my side!
Oh,
Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers.
Oh, I got a critical hit early in this episode.
They get pushed around when their partners at work. Have you ever considered the fact there's no truth in what I'm saying?
No way! Yes, I don't know. There, I said it fast.
And I'm level 8! Oh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. Of course they are! They're living beings that command unknown potential.
Yeah, that's particularly...
They are human beings that we have. Humans have much more to learn. Tell me, what is the responsibility towards one of the beings called Pokemon?
Liberation. And I didn't even know
Liberation? Why is it always around?
That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon.
Didn't only then were humans and Pokemon beings. Everyone here in my resistance I say everything, but it was there the trains in the right correct way to proceed. We appreciate your invitation. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah. In the meantime, apparently my game got paused for a bit. I had no idea. I guess we had a little break of pausing.
I only had a pause to prevent this lag from dragging on.
So I decided to go.
And now I get to act out, and it was our agreement. And by the way, we'll let us play something during the battle. Your Pokemon. Just now I was saying. Nice fast for Terrence dialogue. So long I talk too fast. What the phone is nothing to say. I just really like this music, I'm sorry. Yes,
And
they're
so-
talking.
Oh,
Then you can't hear it either. How sad. My name is Anne. The Pokedex say. So you're gonna find many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that then. I'm a trainer too, but I can't help wondering. Are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Aaron, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again.
Oh, I officially bet the Paralock. My god, this is the most difficult one. If you're playing Fire Emblem Awakening and you get to Paralock 19, in order to get those Paralocks, you need to have your spot pass on, do it after chapter 25, because trust me, I had no idea and I was a noob. I'm a big noob.
This was the first time you actually bet the game.
No, I haven't bet the game. It's all depends on what chapter to do.
Alright, in case you're wondering, it comes to black. More, let me hear the voice of your Pokemon. In case you're wondering, when it comes to the part where I take, where a certain point in black to white to, Pokemon Trainer Master Five will be commentating because I trust her to be the best voice that gets it.
And now I have to talk to my mom for the transceivers, which is like Skype, sort of. The way we're doing it. Unfortunately, it's not like Black 2 and White 2, where it's more like Skype. In this case, it's just a bad version of Skype.
But don't you need to pay in order to get like group video calls and such?
True, but still, it doesn't matter.
As long as Pokemon find the Pokeballs. Pokemon never come perfect beings. Got to change the world for Pokemon because you're my friends.
And
at one point...
so, Mom finally gave me the fighting shoes, and now I have to run. Unfortunately, there's a little laggy in my video. Besides, I have no idea why. And so, I decided to go, oh my freaking god, I hate when this happens. You run on the grass and don't sink into Pokemon.
It happens a lot.
And anyway, I find a level up a trap, honestly. If this is a Nuzlocke, I would skip it because I would do Dupes Claws.
We will do a Nuzlocke split screen, but we'll have to decide which game it is in the point feature.
It will not be Black 2, White 2 challenge mode because first of all, Aaron needs to get a White 2, apparently. And I have to get another Black 2 because I'm not starting over. It's the only way I'm doing competitive things over it.
And besides, my Black 2 actually going to beat the game so that I can get transfer to both versions.
Woohoo! And I have to get another Black 2.
And there's Mom. And there's your mom.
Ooh! And then here's my levels here. I found a Lillipup. I was looking for one on Route 1, hoping to find a new Pokemon. I might use Lillipup for now because, trust me, I realized I do need a normal type. There's one good thing about having a T-Pick. You don't need to find a Knighting and a Fire type.
I get my normal type, but it'll be closest to the very end of the game, the main story mode. You will probably figure out what it is.
Isn't it Buffalant?
Darn it, you just spoiled a team member. I like Buffalant.
I know.
And there's... If you recorded this last night, we wanted to have this issue.
I am so sorry, but I was trying to do stuff.
I know you were.
Honestly.
But you refused 3 times to record this.
Really?
This was recorded after 10 o'clock p.m.
Anyway,
last night.
so I decided to catch this Lillipup, hoping to catch it. Unfortunately, though...
Oh, please don't spoil this video for yourself yet.
No, that's what I wanted to do.
And yes,
This is post-commentating, so...
I know, but to those who are watching, maybe they could just a live commentary. And speaking of which, yeah, I really...
Oh, damn it, I hate when this happens.
Speaking of which, I have to go heal, because apparently I should have used a potion, but I totally forgot.
And now, can I try to catch this Lillipup? Please let me catch it, please let me catch it.
I'll have to get a controller or something, so that we don't have to hear the clicking of the button every time.
I'm sorry, I think we just like spamming the A button.
Not our faults. I do this a lot, and even probably noticed my Black 2 walkthrough.
There's one good thing though about the 3DS that is the difference with the DS and DXi.
What's that?
You get a control stick, sort of, that's kind of like this. And
Like for the GameCube and such?
Oh, yeah.
I miss the PlayStation. I miss playing Spiral games. I love that series.
still, if anyone ever does Ripto's Rage, please, I would love to.
I've heard Spyro's voice is kind of a little annoying, the Japanese version of Ripto's Rage, because I played it. Because I've watched people play the Japanese versions of the game.
Because
I was watching it while I was in college, during our only semester in college.
That's a long story. We're not going to tell you why. And so I caught a lollipop and named it Terry.
And I found a purloin, and I'm going to catch this thing.
I shouldn't have healed.
Don't worry about it. You have potions.
I know, but I only have like 2 potions.
I bought 2 because it's really necessary.
I should have bought potions.
I don't know if I should use purloin.
Don't use pearl if you don't.
Actually, in this walkthrough, because of my favorite type is Steel, at some point I will catch myself a Steel type. But
unfortunately, there's some bad news about all this.
I use my only premier
zone in this game.
I know, but don't.
Well, that's why you have Black 2.
Yep, and that's why I have a Magnet Zone and Black 2 walkthrough. Magnet Zone's my trademark in case you can't figure it out.
Your own copy. Oh man, I think people didn't want to know that.
But don't worry. I was gonna use my regular copy as competitive battle purposes.
I know, but I just like to do stuff like Dream World. By the way, we don't do that stuff because why? Because we like to start over our games and it's kind of a pain in the butt.
But at one point, I may not start over in a cop. Oh, I got a critical hit against you.
I know, I hate that, so I had to use a potion.
And at some point in the video, I speed up our game because of the lagginess.
I freaking hate
that. And of course, I do talk to the sign. Yeah.
We love to. It's just fun.
Especially if you're doing a Black 2 and White 2. You even get a medal if you talk to the sign and 2, I believe.
No, it's a prescriptivis. Oh wait, I should explain it because I think you'll find out in Black 2 when you do it in post game.
Yeah, we'll do a Black post game, but this is soon. But I have to. But I won't be able to do it right away because I felt like it.
Oh yeah.
Because I have to finish 2 other games when I finish it.
Let's see, aren't they hard gold and
emerald?
Okay.
I surprised I forgot about my first LP.
I forgot. I know.
Yeah, this is where I speed up your video.
I know. It's ridiculous. And so I managed to defeat the you-know-what. Beating up a trap.
Yeah, pressing the plus key raises speeds it.
Oh great, now we're teaching people who have emulators how to speed up the game. I think they already know that. Except
of course I don't know how to speed up a no cache GBA. But I don't care because actually, to be honest, I really don't mind.
I have decided to switch my lollipop to train.
And did you almost just yawn just now?
I think I'm tired sort of, but I don't know why. Maybe it's just so freaking hot. But how does hotness make you yawn?
It's like how, well, to be honest, people can sleep on a nice day, and also on the same day in a rainstorm. Also, when
of course, rain makes people sleepy. I wouldn't blame them, but hotness really all does to make you sweaty.
Yeah, and I have a fan on. Maybe I should raise it to high as soon as this video's over.
True. Anyway, so I talked to the experience sign. Trainer chips. Pokemon that receive battle receive experience points. Hyper Pokemon battle offer make them stronger. Which is ironic because in this game, the higher, stronger your Pokemon is, the lower experience you get. That's the only problem I have with the Generation 5 games.
But on
the other hand, for a level 1, that would be freaking sweet. You would get there.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering about the youngster named Joey, in Bo White, there's a trainer in a Dream Yard whose name is Youngster Joey, and he has
in Black 2
and he has a Rattata.
Oh my god, really? Bolt White and Blaze Black
and you get
half games of versions of this game.
And you get 3 TMs there.
Actually, we might be doing Blaze Black and Bolt White, but we're doing I'm not sure how we're gonna do that.
You can do the Nuzlocke version.
The Nuzlocke version, really, we might die.
Don't worry.
You're right.
There's a whole bunch of Pokemon to get.
I know, but still, knowing that.
And Nina's level 10.
True, knowing how much we get, true, it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Alright, that's it.
And, higher, or yahoo! If you're playing as a girl, this part actually depends on your dialogue. And luckily,
depends on your gender.
It depends on your gender specifically.
And so Bianca is actually if you could
think
about our favorite rival prior to Q, it would have been either between Barry or Wally. Now, if you're wondering why Wally, because I felt bad for him in the beginning.
Yeah.
But later on, I just realized
at least he has a decent backstory.
Yeah, at least it's something. I liked Barry because he was good patient and patient.
And plus his father.
Which makes him a little naive, and plus he doesn't want to be his father. What his father is, I'm not gonna explain it. Or unless you play Platinum already, you'll know. But that's if you only do post-game. Not a lot of people do post-game.
Exactly.
I think...
Wait, you also know whose father's in Diamond Pearl too.
I know, but you don't find out till later.
Yeah, I know.
And so, Terry found their butt. Woohoo!
Yeah, you might have to skip the trainers and Bianca in order to get to the next episode thing.
It's okay. I could just do it in the beginning of the episode and just have you.
Yeah, I might have to. I won't be able to get my next team member until some later on. It's in a little bit in a while. And yes, also I'm gonna use an underrated Pokemon in this game.
Yeah, there are a lot of underrated Pokemon.
And even one of them is a ground type.
Please don't make me use Trubbish.
I'm not going to make you use Trubbish. I know how much you don't like.
Well,
you're a tough cookie, Aaron. I'm gonna work hard on my training Pokemon so no listen more. Okay, bye bye.
Or you could just do all the exploring off screen.
You could. Alright. This is it for our little video thing, and now just moving around for no reason. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, because after all, our next episode will be up in the next episode.
We'll be in Striation City as well.
And also probably your challenge gym.